Charles Perkins for Peter Ho. Stand by. Off and running and left in a perfect line. Coming out very quickly, Who Loves Sushi with Precious Asset, and they run to the first corner, and 3 deep the outside. Coming back for a sit is Duty Dynasty, then Simon Fabuki, followed by Famous Supreme, who's drifting back under a solid ride. Top Mountain King, Galaxy Warship gets a long way back, and back near the tail we've got Day Day Supreme, and just forward of him is Fortune Paradise. Well, these two are going lickety split. Precious Asset taken on by Who Loves Sushi. We thought that might happen, and they shoot away by 6. Duty Dynasty's in third, then Simon Fabuki, followed by Famous Supreme, Galaxy Warship, the Lime Cap, Top Mountain King, Fortune Paradise. Day Day Supreme, he doesn't like the sand, he's given up the ghost as they run down the side. Precious Asset strides away. Who Loves Sushi's given up the ghost already. Simon Fabuki working up to third. Duty Dynasty is hugging the rail, and then came Galaxy Warship. Famous Supreme is about 5 lengths off this leader. Precious Asset straightens up with a good margin. Simon Fabuki, Famous Supreme running on down the outside. Duty Dynasty over on the inside. Precious Asset not doing it as easy tonight. He's got 3 lengths though over Famous Supreme, trying to cut him down. Precious Asset in front. Famous Supreme is jumping out of the ground late, goes right over the top of him. Famous Supreme, he beats Precious Asset. Simon Fabuki third, then Galaxy Warship, followed then by Top Mountain King, then Fortune Paradise, Duty Dynasty, Day Day Supreme, and Who Loves Sushi, who was in a fight for the lead earlier on, has ran Stone Motherless last. Just didn't have the zip there. Mind you, he was taken on in earnest by Who Loves Sushi, and that's told the tale here at the finish, because they cut away by a big 5 and 6 lengths lead, and Famous Supreme has been able to come right over the top of him for Lewis Corrales and Tony Fung. Now the 2 and 5 Quinella, 4.4, jumped the favourite Quinella. So Precious Asset had to fight a bit to get to the front tonight, and it's told the tale. It certainly has told the tale. Duty Dynasty, I'm not going to sell out on him. I'll wait for him to come back to the turf for 1,050 metres on the all-weather. Again, they're really getting into this track tonight. You can see it's quite dry and riding heavy. And Precious Asset in front, but not for long. Famous Supreme and Simon Fabuki trying to cut him down. Simon Fabuki, though, getting the upper hand late. 5, 2, 8 and 6. Suicide Tactics with Who Loves Sushi. And, well, he's paid the penalty for that. He's finished at the tail of the field. Won by 2.5. Now the class record 120.1, they're going to be well outside of that. In fact, they're 2.7 seconds outside in 1:22.8. 1:22.8, won by 2.5. And the getaway, again, well, Precious Asset as he does, and Who Loves Sushi. And it was obvious they showed out in the early part. I didn't really think they'd put the power on as much as they did, and they got right away in the back. They must have been a good 6 lengths in front of Duty Dynasty. We'll have another look at it. Here's Precious Asset just folding up that last little bit, and Corrales coming right over the top of him on the 5. Famous Supreme. Pay $71.50 and $10.80 the place. 2 at $10.10 and 11.